Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome. All right. Hi, you guys. My name is Kelly Collins. My Instagram's at Kelly Collins Wellness. And today we're going to be doing a juicy hip opening yoga flow. So it's all levels. Anyone can do this practice, and we're gonna just get started in about 30 seconds. So I'll give people a little bit more time to hop on. I'm wearing the Summit Crisscross 4-way top, as well as the Summit Pocket Legging. And we'll get started in just a moment. I'm going to turn our comments off so you guys can see it really well. And when you're ready, you're going to find your way. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can always just do this on any carpet surface or a comfortable floor. We're going to begin in a tabletop position. So come on down to your hands and knees, and then separate the knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit your hips back on your heels, and walk your hands forward to come into a child's pose. Start by tenting your fingertips. Rest your forehead on your mat. And then you can kind of just rock your forehead side to side. Massage your third eye into the earth. Feel how your shoulders stretch as you rock side to side. Feel the side bodies lengthening. And when you're ready, you'll rest your palms and your forearms down. Feel your lower back and your hips just opening on up. Begin to tune into your breath. Notice your breath. And just feel the rise and fall of your back with your breath. Together, let's take a really big full breath in. Fill up all the way to the top. And then take a big open mouth exhale and sigh it out. Go. Now seal your lips. Breathe in and out of your nose. Feel a hug in the back of your throat, a slight constriction. Coming into your Ujjayi Pranayama. And then keeping that breath in and out of your nose, just rise on up to a tabletop position. Lift your belly up and in, tuck your toes under so you feel a little stretch in your feet. And spread your fingers really wide so index fingers come about parallel to one another. On your inhale, come into a cow pose. So lower your belly, press your heart forward and tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Now I want you to press down through your palms, pull back so you feel the heart opening. Shoulders draw out of your ears. Take another breath in here. Exhale, cat. Tilt the tailbone down, round your spine. Push into the ground, bring your chin to your chest. Again, inhale, cow, pulling back with your palms. Exhale, cat, pressing down with your palms. Keep going, breathe in. This time as you exhale, start to come into that cat shape and then take a big hip circle to the right. So you're going to circle your hips to the right heel, the left heel, and then all the way around, coming back up into your cow pose. Breathe in. Exhale, round your spine and circle back. We'll just do that one more time. So just opening up those hips. It's still pretty early in the morning. Exhaling, taking it back. And then inhale, come back up to that cow shape. Lower your belly, pull back with your palms. Exhale as you start to come into cat, circle your hips to the left, all the way around. You're also going to get that nice little stretch through the toes and through the bottoms of the feet. Breathe into center. Exhale, circle it back. We'll do that one more time with the breath in and out of your nose. Come on back up to your cow pose. Lower your belly one last time. Just feel the heart open. And as you exhale, press into your palms. Lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Take a nice little bend into your knees in this first down dog so your back is nice and straight. And then you can pedal your feet out. Just lowering one heel at a time, feeling the hamstrings and the calves stretching out. And then just settle into your down dog. You can keep a little bend in the knees. Really press through your palms. Feel the sides of your body lengthen out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your right knee and stack your right hip over your left. And then take some circles with your ankle. Take some circles with your hip. Again, just getting out any stagnant energy, any tightness that's residual from your sleep last night. And when you're ready, come into your three-legged down dog. Straighten the leg high, lift both heels super high. Exhale, tap right knee into right triceps. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, tap your left triceps. Take a little twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Bring your right knee towards your right triceps and lightly step your foot outside of your right hand. Okay, so that ankle is at least under the knee or a little bit forward. Keep your left palm down. Twist your right arm to the sky. Okay, option one is to stay here. Option two is to tap your back knee down and to play with a little quad stretch. Again, just being mindful of where you're at this morning. If you get a little cramp in your hamstrings, just let it go. One more breath. And then the right hand will come inside of the right foot. Lift your back knee if it's down, look forward, and then step your left foot wide to the top of your mat. Heels in, toes out. Lower your hips halfway or all the way down for Malasana, palms to your heart. Then lift your chest into your thumbs. Press through the feet and draw your shoulders out of your ears. You can take a little rock side to side here if that feels good. Keep breathing. Lengthen your neck and then come back to center. Press through your feet. Stand all the way up. Cactus your arms and take a little back bend here. Open up your heart. Inhale, reach on up. Palms to your heart. Dive forward with a flat back. Lift halfway. You can slide the fingertips up your shins and then plant your palms. Step back to a plank position. Then I want you to bring your big toes together to touch. Press into the earth and firm up your thighs and your belly. Shift forward as you inhale. And then exhale, bend your knees, crouch back. So really press back. Chin to chest, heels high. And then think of that cat shape as you roll forward, round the spine. You're gonna feel your abs working. Take it really slow. And then exhale, bend your knees and crouch back again. Think about tilting your tailbone up. Find a bit of that cow shape. Let's do that one more time. Heels high, chin to chest, roll forward. Exhale, bend your knees and take it back. Now this time, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee and stack your left hip over your right. And then circle your left knee and ankle around on this side. Stay with your breath. Feel those joints opening on up. And when you're ready, straighten the leg high, three-legged down dog. So lift it up, press through your hands. Exhale, tap left knee, left triceps. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Tap your right triceps. Inhale to lift up. Left knee towards your left tricep. Lightly step your foot outside of your hand. And again, right hand down, left arm high. That back leg can stay lifted or you can tap the knee down. If you reach back for that quad stretch, don't force it. Okay, so if you can't just grab the foot, don't force it for now. You'll have more opportunities to stretch those quads out, I promise. Take 2 more breaths. Staying connected with your Ujjayi breath. And when you're ready, left hand down, lift your back knee up, look forward, step the right foot wide to the top of the mat. Find that lift with your heart. And then lower your hips down, bring your palms to your heart center. Pick up your toes this time. Feel the ball mounds of your pinky toe, your big toe, and then the 2 corners of each heel pressing down as the arches of the feet lift. That's called your pada bandha, your foot lock. Press through your feet, stand all the way up. Exhale, cactus your arms and open up your heart. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to fold forward. Find your halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back to that high plank position with your feet together. Push into the ground, shift forward, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, come into that crouched down dog position. Tilt your tailbone up, look forward. Chin to chest, heels high. Find that cat shape as you round forward. Imagine your body like a wave. Exhale, bend your knees and take it back. We'll do that one more time. Chin to chest, roll forward slowly. Exhale, bend your knees, take it back. Lift your right leg high, we're adding on. Bend your right knee and stack right hip over left. Inhale, right leg high. Tap right knee to right triceps. Right leg high. Tap your left triceps and then pause. Straighten your right leg through. Spin your left heel down and then float your left arm up to the sky. Fall in triangle. Reach your left arm overhead and start to lift through your left hip to create a rainbow shape with your body. You can stay here, you can bend into your right knee, take it into more of a little back bend here, open up the chest. Take a breath in, and then exhale your left palm to the earth, right knee into your nose. Inhale the leg high, three-legged down dog. This time step your foot between your hands. Tense your fingertips. In your low lunge, lower your hips, lift your heart. I want you to feel the psoas, that deep hip flexor, opening up. Lift your navel towards your spine to deepen the stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, start to straighten your right leg. It doesn't have to come all the way straight. Tap your right hip back in line with your left. Modified pyramid. We'll do that 2 more times. Lunge on your breath in, lift your heart. Straighten on your breath out. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Lunge into your right leg, spin your back heel down, windmill the arms up for warrior 2. Okay, so open up that right thigh. Extend through the fingertips and then flip your palms to face up. So you're gonna feel external shoulder rotation. On your inhale, straighten your right leg, bring your palms to touch, look up. Exhale, warrior 2. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Feel the hips just opening up as you breathe in, lift up. Breathe out and lunge. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Now reach forward on your breath in. Tick-tock your arms for side angle. So I'm gonna turn around and face you guys. But that right forearm can rest on the thigh, or the arm can be open. Really extend through the fingertips. If your hips are pretty open, maybe that right hand comes all the way down. You can take a half bind, left arm behind your lower back, reaching for the inner right thigh. You can also take a full bind. Okay, if you take the full bind, you're continuing to try to stack left shoulder over the right. Belly is lifting off the thigh or the side body. Wherever you look should feel good in your neck. And breathe. Reverse triangle. So rise up, straighten your right leg, catch your right wrist with your left hand, stretch it back. Feel that big side stretch. Breathe and look up. And then frame your foot. Low lunge. Step your left foot to the top of your mat and find a forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Find a halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Draw your shoulder blades together. Uttanasana, forward fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Hips low, arms forward or up overhead. Pick up your toes and ground down through the 4 corners of your feet, just as we did before. Inhale here. Exhale, sit low, sweep your arms back, and then squeeze your palms together above your lower back. Keep the neck long. On your next inhale, reach forward and then lift your right leg up and into your chest. Single leg Tadasana. Press through your left foot as you lift through the crown.
Draw your belly in, and then you can stay, or if you want to try to make it a little harder, straighten that right leg. Keep the toes flexed back. Keep breathing. And then bend your right knee, right ankle over left thigh, figure four. Sit the weight back and down. Keep the spine long from the root all the way to the crown. Feel that outer right hip, getting that nice stretch. Your gaze is steady on one point out in front of you on the floor. I always say about 5 or 6 feet out in front of you is usually good. That way you're not cranking your neck. One more breath, sit a little bit lower. And then rise up, single leg Tadasana, right knee into your chest, fold forward. Lift halfway, plant your palms and step back to plank. Shift forward just as we've done before. Exhale, bend your knees and crouch back. Heels high, chin to chest. Undulate the spine as you roll forward. Exhale, bend your knees and take it back. Left leg high, three-legged down dog. Bend your left knee and stack your hips. Inhale, left leg high. Tap left knee to left triceps. Lift and lengthen, breathe in. Tap your right triceps. Straighten your left leg through, flex the foot, spin your right heel down, reach your right arm up, fall in triangle. And then extend the arm overhead. Find that nice, big side body stretch. And then if you went there on the other side, you can bend the left knee, take a little back bend here. On your next exhale, right palm to the earth. Use the ab muscles to guide your left knee into your chest. Float your left leg high and step your foot through low lunge. Pinch your fingertips. Lower your hips, lift your heart. That left knee stacked over the ankle. Exhale, straighten your left leg. And remember, it does not have to go all the way straight. Just keep your hands down and your belly close to your thigh. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Come into your lunge. Spin your back heel down and windmill on up, warrior 2. Make sure the pinky toe edge of your right foot's parallel to the back edge of your mat. You should have a heel to arch alignment. Get really active through your arms and then flip your palms to face up. If you look over your left knee, you should be able to see your left big toe. If it's buckling in, you won't be able to see it, so you want to guide it open. Inhale, straighten left leg, palms touch. Warrior 2. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Relax the shoulders from your ears. 1 more time, inhale. This time, exhale. And then breathe and reach forward. Really keep that long spine and then tick-tock your arms for your side angle. So try to stack your right hip and shoulder over your left hip and shoulder. Keep your right quadriceps muscles really engaged. And then if you took your bind, half bind or full bind before, you can go there now. Right, so I'm not slouching forward, lifting up and back, continuing to twist those lower ribs towards the sky. 2 more breaths. With every exhale, think about lifting your lower belly up and in so you're engaging your ab muscles. Reverse triangle, reach back, catch your left wrist, stretch it back, look up, and frame your foot, low lunge. Step your right foot to meet your left. Big toes touch. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, breathe in. Pick up your toes, airplane your arms, sweep it back. Stand up, single leg Tadasana, left thigh into your chest. Press through your right foot and maybe straighten your left leg. Working towards whatever variation you did on the other side. Now bend your left knee, figure 4, left ankle over your right thigh. Sit your booty back and down. Draw the shoulders down your back, lengthen your neck. Breathing here. Sit a little bit lower. Keep the spine long. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. Forward fold. Find your halfway lift, flat back, and then step on back to your plank position. From your plank, shift forward. This time, take a chaturanga. So you can always tap the knees down, lower less than halfway. Straighten your arms, upward facing dog, or you can lower all the way down, find a cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Okay, we're gonna add on a little bit and then we're gonna cool it down. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, tap your right triceps. Lift and lengthen. Tap your left tricep. So I'm gonna mirror you guys so you can see. You're gonna spin your left heel down, hook your right ankle on your left thigh, flex the foot. Okay, think of a figure four shape. Bend into your left knee and reach your left arm up. Okay, so you can stay here. You can take that big side stretch. Or to come into more of a core challenge, straighten your left leg. One more breath, you got it. I know it's hard. Waking up that core. Left palm down, right knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg high. Low lunge, step it through. Lift the heart in your lunge, breathe in. Straighten your leg. Standing split, so lunge, walk your hands forward, pick up your back leg, flex your left toes towards the ground, hips are closed off. Stay here, or go deeper, walk your hands back. Fold over that leg. So try not to stack your hips, keep them in that closed position. You're on your right leg. One more breath in, lift a little higher, and then take a big step back. Come back into your low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Pivot your right toes to face the top left edge of your mat, and then come on into Skandasana. Okay, or you can take more of just a side lunge here, or you're lowering down. You're trying to keep the right heel on the ground or close to it. You can stay here with the hands down or walk it forward, so it's more of a restorative variation. Or for a more active variation, you can play with floating your hands to your heart. You can also take a twist, right fingertips down, left arm high, staying in that twist, or you can bind. Okay, your left thigh is super firm, so you're not hyperextending that knee. Breathe in. We'll meet with the hands inside of your right foot, and then just lift your hips up, come into Prasarita. Turn your toes in slightly pigeon-toed. Lift your chest. Interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Little bend in the knees, fold on forward, bound forward fold. Keep a little bend in your elbows, so again, we're not hyperextending, locking out at the joint. And you can stay here, you can play with some little twists. So bending your right knee, twist your shoulders to the left. And then bend your left knee, twist your shoulders to the right. Come back to center. Lift halfway, hands to your lower back. Bring them down to the earth. Walk your hands to frame your right foot, low lunge. Step back to plank. Breathe in to shift forward an inch, and then lower slowly all the way to your belly. Once you get there, point your feet. Interlace your fingers behind your lower back, so we're bound just like we were a moment ago. Zip up your legs all the way and breathe out. Inhale, lift up for your bound locust pose. Keep the neck nice and long. Squeeze your legs and shoulder blades together. And as you breathe in, lift up, really feel your whole backside strengthening. Right, this is so important for countering all of those forward movements that we do every day on our computer, on our phone, driving. Inhale, lift higher. Squeeze everything to center. You got it. One more breath in. Gently release. Guide your palms under your shoulders. Press back to a child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Deep breath in. And out. Rise up to tabletop. And then downward dog, just taking it through the other side. Inhale your left leg high. Bend your left knee and stack your hips. Breathe in to lengthen. Tap left knee, left triceps. Inhale, lift up. Tap your right triceps, twist. Now hook left ankle on the right thigh, spin your right heel down. Bend your right knee and reach your right arm up. And then over. Find that big side stretch. And if this doesn't feel good in your wrists, make sure you're gripping them out with your fingerprints. Okay? You can straighten that back leg. You can also always do this on your forearm. Take your right hand down, right knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg high. Step your foot lightly between your hands. Lower your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. And straighten your left leg. Come into your lunge, walk your hands forward. Standing splits, pick up the right leg. Flex the toes towards the earth. And then of course you can keep the chest lifted or just start to fold it forward. So just take about 4 breaths right there. Feel the back of your left leg lengthening, stretching out. The back of your right leg strengthening, lifting up. And then take a step back, low lunge. Walk your hands to the right, pivot your left toes towards the top right edge of your mat, and then you can come to that side lunge or lower all the way down, Skandasana. Flex your right toes up towards the sky. You can take the more passive variation or play with lifting the hands. So you're pressing through that left foot, lengthening through the spine. You can stay, you can twist, you can bind. Whatever you did before. We're almost there. One more breath. Hands down. Lift your hips up, come into Prasarita once more. This time we're going to tap the knees down and take a floor frog. Parallel your shins to one another and flex your feet, okay? So, you might be all the way up here. If you never do this, it might be pretty intense. That's okay, it's good for you, okay? So you can stay on the hands or you can always lower to the forearms or all the way down to the chest if you're feeling more open. And we're just gonna take 4 breaths right here. Get into those inner hips, those inner thighs. Breathe deeply. One more breath. And when you're ready, you'll rise on up to your hands. Bring the knees in a little bit, tuck your toes under, and just pop your hips up. Walk your hands around to frame your left foot. Step back to plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Come on up to your forearms, find a Sphinx pose. Press down through your forearms, draw your shoulders back and down. So you can stay here, or you can take a quad stretch, pivot left fingertips towards the top right edge of your mat, reach back for your right foot, hug it in towards your booty. If you want to take it deeper, flip your right fingers around, and then square your shoulders back off. So you'll feel that right shoulder opening as well. And just pressing down, getting the heel towards the outside of your right glutes. Keep pressing through that left forearm. If you have the foot gently released, just switch sides. Right forearm down. Reach back for your left foot. Hug it in. Doesn't have to be a lot. If the heel is close to your body, you can pivot the fingers to flip forward. Keep pressing through your right arm. Keep lifting through your sternum. Release the foot if you have it. Come back to your Sphinx one more time. Press down through the forearms. Pull back. Draw your shoulders back and down. You can stay, or if you want a little bit deeper,
Straighten the arms, rotate the soft parts of your elbows forward, and lift your lower belly. One more breath. Lower your forearms down, slide your palms back under your shoulders, and press back to one last child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch. Rest your forehead down here. Take a moment and just breathe. You can take an open mouth exhale or two. Feel all of that space you've created in your hips, in your back, in your shoulders. See if you can actually feel the prana, the life force energy moving through your body and around you. And when you feel ready, you're just going to press on up, tabletop, and then find a seat. Cross your legs, sit up really, really tall, bring your palms together at your heart center. Close your eyes back down one last time. Feel your heartbeat with the backs of your thumbs, and find a moment of gratitude. Take one last giant breath in all together. Fill up belly, ribs, and heart. Open mouth exhale. Seal your thumbs to your third eye. And bowing forward with love, light, and gratitude, from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much, everyone who joined for this practice. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you here next week. Namaste.